स्टार्ट कर दे ऋषभ। Hey guys, this is Dr. Aman Setiya, your medicine faculty at DBMCI. Okay, so we are having a short and sweet plan for your FMG exam. Okay, just before moving to this plan, just I want to convey a message, like there is a rule called 80/20 rule. So understand this rule. The meaning of this rule is 80% of MCQs in exam that will come from 20% of topics. So you should know what are those 20% high yield topics, and remember vice versa. Vice versa, that means 20% of question in exam that will come from 80% of useless topic. And how much we need? We need 50%. So I repeat my statement, 80% of MCQs in exam, they are coming from only 20% of topics. So you have to focus on those 20% topics. So keeping this thing in mind, you should know like what are those 20% topic. Here what I can convey you, like very few days are left before your exam. So I am making a 90-day strategy for your exam. So there are three types of student, like I can say one student who have joined a regular batch in some of the institute, right? That is a regular batch in offline institute. I can say then we are having students, those who have taken some online platform, a regular, or like we have our advanced pack. So that is any online platform, regular batch, not crash course. A third type of student is a repeater who is just doing self-study, right? So we have three category of student. So by the time what I'm expecting is a repeater who have given the exam a few times, they are knowing what are those important topics. They are already knowing this thing. If you are not knowing still, you can message this thing in our YouTube channel, in our DBMCI group or WhatsApp or Telegram or Facebook. We will revert you with those 20% high yield topic. So strategy is simple. Like I can see many of you are unsatisfied with the regular batch offline coaching institute because this is like a business. You may not get all the decent faculties right at one time. So if I say what should be your strategy, it is not a time to start slow. Just remember, start, this is strategy which I should recommend to all of you. Start with your favorite subject. So first you should start with your favorite subject, and probably I'll recommend this should be a smaller subject. So start with any two smaller subject. Like you can start with psychiatry, dermatology, orthopedics, anesthesia. These are smaller subjects. So start with those because these subjects you can finish easily. You can finish in 2 days, and you can revise in next 2 days. Means it will take maximum 3 to 4 days to get a command over the subject. So start with two short subjects. So I can say each subject, if this 2 days you are giving to each subject, so 2 days you can finish. So 2 plus 2, 4. So I am counting the number of days, 4 days. Third thing, you can take any big interesting subject. Any big interesting subject, for example, let me say you can take pharmacology or pathology, or you can take microbiology, biochemistry. Any of these subjects you can take. So any big subjects, and that you should finish in 4 days. So total now 2 plus 2 plus 4 means 8 days. Okay, so still we have a lot of time, like August, almost a few days, or like I can say few days of August are left. So September, October, November. So I am telling you plan for this 3 months, right? Last month, that is for you. That is not for anybody else, that is for you. So okay, if I say then what we should do, we will focus on fourth subject. That fourth subject, my recommendation, you can choose from ENT and ophthalmology. So any one of these subjects you can choose. This will take 3 days, right? So now you are having 11 days. In 11 days you have finished 2 minor, 1 moderate and 1 major subject. Okay, fifth subject that you can pick, then come back again to short subject. 2 short subject you can finish in 2 days. You can finish in 2 days, right? So fifth, sixth will be your short subject. So by the time you have finished your 4 short subject, like you can pick forensic medicine, that is also one of the important subject, and you can choose radiology, that is again a very important subject. Now coming to 7th, here this is the time where you can make some basics. So you can choose a subject like anatomy or physiology. Anatomy or physiology, and you will need 4 days to study that subject from app, or I can say from class notes. Even in regular batch offline classes, teacher teaches the subject for 4 days. Coming to number 8 subject. So this will be your any subject. Again, I'll recommend choose the pre or paraclinical subject like PSM or biochemistry. So this you will take 4 days. 4 days. So by the time you are making a strong base, right? Now start thinking about some big things. Like some of you, like if you study medicine and surgery, these are complex subjects. If you try to study this in one go, that will be very difficult for you. So what we can do is we can divide medicine into parts. How we can divide medicine into parts? Like I can say from 9th day, 10th day, or 9th subject, 10th subject, 11th subject, 12th subject. These are only, I can say this 9th subject will be your medicine or surgery. So let me say if you are choosing medicine. So divide this into days, like 1 day for cardiology, 1 day for neurology, 1 day for hepatobiliary and gastrology together, 1 day for nephrology and respiratory, 1 day for rheumatology and miscellaneous topics. And keep this 1 day, means total you are studying this for 5 or maximum 6 days. And 7th day, just scroll and read once again entire thing, right? So that will be a 7 days plan for medicine. Same thing you can do with surgery. Same thing you can do with surgery, and same thing you can do with gynecology. So just I am telling it 7, 7, 7. Okay, if you don't want to study in one go, you can study this in between. Like for example, cardiology, CNS before, then later on you can take any small subject, then you can read this again. So with this you are done with 11th subject. Now your 12th subject, you can choose a subject that is very very important, a short subject, but that is a clinical subject. So that will be your pediatrics. So this again it is a short subject, but remember pediatrics is almost equivalent to medicine because we have same disease or almost same or slightly lesser disease in children. So there are MCQs on pediatrics overlap with medicine. So that is in my opinion, this is one of the important subject, because nowadays it's not about how baby is moving, when baby when baby make a triangle. Now they're asking diseases in pediatrics. So you should focus more on diseases. So I want you to devote at least 3 days on pediatrics. So let me count the number of days. If I can say 2 plus 2, 4, 8, 11, 13, 15, 19, 23, 23 plus 21, 44 days, 45, 46, 47, 47 days. Still we are left with 3 days. In this 3 days, you can choose subject, like you can choose a subject like I can say some major subject, like you can choose patho, or if you have chosen pharma before, then you can choose pathology now. So that means you are giving this again 4 days. So this is your 51 days total. 51 days total I can say you are having. So whatever subjects are pending, which I have not mentioned, so that you can divide into next 60 days. So means 9 days you can add. So that is your personal choice, right? So that 9 days will be for other subjects. So total I can say you have read your notes once in 60 days, means 2 months. Okay, now I have read my notes, how to revise these things. So how to revise these things, so understand this. Now you are having 30 days. So the simple strategy is this 30 days. Now just divide those subjects exactly into halves. Suppose you have given 7 days for medicine before, now you should read this for 3.5 days. Sir, how it is possible to finish medicine 3.5 days? Read it and move. That is a part of life, move on. Suppose if you keep on studying medicine, then again you cannot complete this, or surgery you cannot complete this. So just revise and move. Scroll your pages, read the important stuff and move. So 30 days you can revise. Those 60 days you have studied those subjects. Once down 30 days you can revise them. So by the time I am thinking like this is like September, October, November. Now you are left with December, but still you are having 16 days. Exam is on 17 December. You are having 16 days. That 16 days should be yours. That 16 days should be yours. Nobody should take this from you. So understand this. In last 16, 15, 16 days, what should be your strategy? Just I'll say, read like you should not regret ever in life. So you should not regret ever in life means what I say again and again, what student make mistake is whatever you have written from your hand, that is the handwritten notes, your own handwritten notes are pure gold. So revise those things again and again. For example, I can say, suppose if I talk about cardiology, myocardial infarction is always an important topic. In cardiology, read that topic. Arrhythmia is important, read arrhythmia. Right? Cardiomyopathy, sometimes they come in exam, sometimes they may not come. So skip it. Or just scroll, just go through this. So that 16 days should be yours. So again, you have to follow the same principle. If you have studied medicine for 3.5 days, now cut short this to 1.5 days or maximum 2 days. So that should be your plan. Okay, like every student, we also have a nature of being forgetting things, like I'm forgetting, we are getting nervous. So understand this. What I want to focus for those students, there are many options available in the market. So like we also have our DBMCI advanced pack. So if you have not attended any classes, you are thinking of studying on your own. So this is advanced pack, and from here focus on main subjects like medicine, surgery, pediatrics and obs gynae. Because they are giving you the next level pattern. Okay, I'm agree next will be in 2023, but remember in last attempt they have given you the trailer of next. In this attempt again they are going to give you the trailer of next. So there are subjects like physiology, biochemistry. There are few subjects which are not included in next pattern, so their focus will be on this. Last time all the medicine question they started with a patient came, next line of investigation, next test. So this type of question, big clinical case came in exam. So here you will get all the subjects by the best faculties. So I'll be teaching their medicine. So I'm not telling there are people better than me in the market. There may be people, but what I'm telling, what I did here is I have given medicine in a very simple and precise way which nobody can give. Okay, when it comes to surgery, so this is a faculty whom I am knowing from many years. Right? He is a good friend, a senior, and one of the best surgeon of our country. So his name is Dr. Jay. You can watch his videos and you can see the difference. If I talk about pediatrics, again we have a better faculty of pediatrics. You can watch Dr. Pankaj videos. Then for OBG also you can see the videos of our DBMCI faculty. So these are the subjects which are now including in next pattern, and remember these subjects will include around 120 to 140 questions. Previously they were coming around 30 each, like 30 and pediatrics were very less. But now I can tell you these subjects will give you 120 to 140 marks. But remember, nobody can make all question correct from these subjects. So that is our advanced pack where you should see those videos. Okay, suppose we are caring about those students who are having some financial issues and who want to, or those students who want to check. So like in the description I can put a link. In those link you can watch the videos. So for your comfort, we are providing a 3-day free trial. This will be a 3-day free trial of FMGE app. This is FMGE app in eGurukul. So that will be a free trial. So that is I am putting you for you. So you can see those videos. If you can finish a subject in 3 days, that also you can do. Right. Next thing is important about this thing is like final 30 days. Like when you are done with your coaching, you are done with your notes, you are nervous. You want to study those 20% topics in depth. For that we are having an LMRP plan. This is your last minute revision session that we take. So this will be available from September onwards with new recorded videos, so you can watch these videos, and trust me, this will cover all those 80% MCQs which are coming from that 20% topics. So this is our focus, that we should focus. Then I can say what are the mantra for success. So mantra for success is simple: single source, multiple revision. Single source, multiple revision. If you don't have a source, you can get the source from DBMCI. So understand this, a student, what they do is they are having different source, then they could not revise the subject. So I'll give you my example. So when I was preparing for a PG exam, what I did, I locked myself in a room for 21 days. 21 days I locked myself, means I was just going to have a cup of tea, that's it. Then I'm coming back, I'm studying. So in this 21 days, what I did, I just revised what I was having. I was having limited content, but I revised those 21 days, I revised the things which I had. And trust me, I was having the least notes. I studied less in my PG compared to my colleagues. But last 21 days, this I kept for myself. This was my days. So I kept this for myself. So in this last 21 days, whatever less content, like I was having 2 to 3 copies which I was revising. So it was like nothing, some parts of a lesson I have highlighted. But my colleagues were studying, they are making notes. But these 21 days, I did the same thing. I focused on same. I'm having limited content, but I revised that multiple times. So I got a better mark. I got better marks than them. So understand this thing. Single source, multiple revision is the key to success, not multiple source and single revision. Right? So these are the 3 things which I want to highlight. So there's an advanced pack where you can get videos and focus more on medicine, surgery, gynae and pediatrics. After this, the next subject which you can focus is orthopedics. So orthopedics lecture, you can just go and watch Dr. Sushil Vijay's lecture. They are simply awesome. What else I can say? We can have next important subject in my list, that is radiology. Okay, the list is new. Some of you are thinking, sir, this is totally new from what you were explaining in last attempt. Yes, it is new. The pattern has changed now, and these are the subject which you have to focus more. Right? So these are the subject which are next level pattern, next level subject. So that should be your primary focus. Is it clear? Okay, so just I want to convey a message here, like if we are having, we don't have to master all the subjects. So you cannot get 100% in all the subject, right? Like some of you are saying, like I am solving question, I can't solve. 100% questions nobody can solve. But if you are getting 70-80% questions, if you can solve these questions in every subject, suppose if you are getting 100% marks in medicine and you are not getting 20% marks in surgery, that is not good. So if you are getting 70%, 80% in every subject, that is more than enough. Is it clear? So that should be your primary focus, like 70-80% if you are getting, that is more than sufficient. Some questions are twisted, they are tricky. Try to find out the root cause of that disease, because there is no longer game of one-liners. They are asking questions in depth, in detail. So that is my advice to you. Just remember, first advice is, if I say a few points in the to summarize all this thing, is just be confident, be yourself. Be confident and be positive. Be positive, because anything you can achieve in life with the power of will. So when you are positive, then remember, don't listen to those people who are saying like you cannot clear. Don't see that senior who could not clear. Whenever you feel distressed or disturbed, just imagine a person, your senior, who never studied for 5-6 years, but who cleared exam. So that should be your goal. If he can do it, you can also do it. Then second is believe. That self-belief is very important. Believe in yourself and believe on your notes. So that is again I'm writing, like my handwriting, you can see that is pretty bad, right? But remember, this is gold for me. This is my gold. Is it clear? So your own handwritten notes that you should revise. So you can put some with highlighter, with pen, you can mark some important things, you can add something. So your own handwritten notes you should revise. Third thing is focus on those 20% of topics. Focus on those 20% of topics. So that should be your strategy. Focus on those 20% of topics. And fourth is avoid negative people. Just completely avoid them out of your life. Avoid negative people, avoid negativity. Those who are telling you like you can't do it, don't talk to them, don't listen them. You have not, so okay, so you are saying, sir, I have not studied anything in Russia, China in past 5-6, let it be. It doesn't matter. So remember, what matter is what you are doing right now. What matter is 3 months. These 3 months, final days are very crucial. So avoid those negative people and focus on this last final chapters, because these 3 months, either they can make you or they can break you. So avoid those negative people and think this is your show. This is your show. This is your time. This is your time. And this is your attempt. This is your first and last attempt. No matter how many attempts you have given before, this is your first and last attempt. And last thing what I can say is, don't make excuses. No excuses. So these are excuses like I could not study because my internet was not working. I could not study because I had a breakup. I could not study because my institute was not giving me good teachers. These are just excuses. So get above from these shitty excuses, because remember, no exam entertain any kind of excuses. What matter at the end is result. So we at DBMCI are always there to support you. So you can ask any of your queries in the comment box. So let me do something. So what I can do, we can put that Google link so that you can get an idea about the form. You can check the level of app. You can see the questions that came, questions that are coming, that are trending. So we are also planning to have some videos on clinical medicine, because nowadays they are focusing more on clinical part, and we are planning to have a session. So before exam, I'll be shooting a video of it will be like in the month of October, I'll be shooting a video on 100 clinical cases of medicine. So that should be your strategy. That should be your focus in exam. So in case you are having any doubt, you can ask me. I am here. Before exam, I'll be... Okay, so many doubts are there. So let me ask your doubts. Okay, I'm seeing this messages. 20% topic. Okay, you can see one of this 20% topic like medicine videos. You can see a YouTube channel. My channel is Aman Setiya. You can see there is a list there. In the YouTube, you will type Aman Setiya. There is a channel. I am not active person on YouTube because I get less time. But you can see there is a list of 20% topic of medicine. How many previous years paper you should do before your exam? Okay, that is the question that people ask. So understand this. Past 5 years. If you can't do 5 years, 3 years. So last 3 years questions are enough. Last 5 year questions. So what is your target? I can say last 3 year questions. If you have time, you can go with last 5 year questions, right? This 3 year, 5 years should not include only FMG recalls. This should not involve FMG recall paper. This should also include PG paper. PG means I am not talking about INI CET. I am talking about NEET PG. So this should also means you have to solve recall papers of 2 exam, FMG exam and NEET PG exam. Because what I am saying is like last time there were around 3 questions which asked in FMG exam in last attempt, and they came this time in PG exam. Same thing they are doing with FMG exam, right? Okay, so my target is first Sanjeev, this is a person, so they're asking a doubt. So I'll say 3 years should be your target. First 3 years for FMG, then 3 years for PG exam. Then if you are having time, solve 2 more years for both. क्या आप पैथोलॉजी भी पढ़ाते हैं? Yes, I do teach pathology, but pathology, I'm an MD in medicine, so I prefer medicine over pathology. Aditya, thank you for your comment. Offline TND is available. Offline TND is not available. Okay, we can have a plan over this. I'll talk to our CEO, Dr. Nachiket, regarding this. What are the 20% topic that you can see a list? Okay, we'll also post that list in our Telegram channel and our DBMCI channel. Don't worry, that topics of medicine I can give you. For other subject, you have to ask your respective faculties. Okay, Gaurav, considered, noted. Gaurav, your doubt is noted. From which book we should do MCQ? Kamal KV FMGE solution by Marva sir is sufficient. Please guide us. Like I'm saying the same thing. These books are previous year recall questions. These two books are recall questions. So second one is slightly better than the first one in my opinion. Okay, then I can say previous year NEET PG. You can get NEET PG questions in many places. There are many authors available in the market. So just ask to your stationery shop. You can get, or in the app you can see previous year NEET PG recalls. Don't watch videos. Don't waste time on recall videos. If you are having time, then you can waste. Otherwise, solve question from book. Okay, yes, everything is great, Karthik. In last 10 days, only MCQ, notes revision, Aditya notes. Not MCQs, notes, because last FMG paper, there was no repeat question. All were fresh new questions, right? In last 10 days, only MCQ, notes revision, notes. I said it's only notes. Focus more on notes and 50 to 100 MCQs. That's it. Advanced pack में hematology की video नहीं. This will be coming soon, Gaurav. This will be coming soon. Okay, then बेहतरीन बाटिया में class regular. Okay, these subjects, these are also in there. We will note this thing. There will be no longer gap. Don't worry. Emergency medicine and hematology. Emergency medicine बेटा exam में उतनी नहीं आती है. So if hardly there will be one or two questions, so that I have included somewhere in cardiology and some other topics. So that somewhere I have added. So if you focus more on emergency medicine, hardly they're asking question on heat stroke, they're asking question on heat exhaustion, they're asking question electrolyte part we have done separately. So that we have added somewhere in the videos. For INI-CT के नहीं करने आपको, focus on NEET PG. INI-CT is for Central Institute. Right, focus on NEET PG paper, right? Mainly your focus should be NEET PG paper. Right? Okay, that list topic is given there. What will be the price of app? App price that you should ask to the management team. I am not knowing the price. Can I follow TND Gurukul schedule to complete my subject parallel to it? Yes, you can definitely follow. Right? Shubham, I can't understand what you have written. So just can you please rewrite, Shubham? App, free app open nahi ho raha. Okay, that is also we are noting this thing. Okay, I'll tell the management team to just can you please add this Google form in the comment box so that student can get 3 days free access. When are you taking online medicine course? We will be taking this in next month. Next month in September, I'll be taking this. एक बार B cell lymphoma वाला निमोनिक बता दीजिए कौन सा चाहिए, हॉजकिन नॉन हॉजकिंस या मेडिसिन की क्लास होगी अभी. Thank you Gaurav for your comment. How to retain medicine? Just love it. Start loving it. You will retain everything. Imagine a patient in front of you. Yes, LMRP will be totally new. LMRP will be totally new. Any other doubt if you are having, you can ask. So there are different ways that totally depend on you to avoid procrastination. Just be calm and gentle, guys. It is just an exam. What I say always and what I am telling you now is students fail in this exam because they panic a lot, right? By seeing big MCQs, they are afraid. So just remember, the bigger the MCQ, the easier it is, right? So before your exam, you will get 100 clinical case question. There we will discuss how to solve the clinical case, and that will cover near about, from that you will get 2 to 3 clinical case exactly in exam, because where I'll teach you how to solve the bigger question. Okay, then when I should start revision, sir? That will depend. If you have attended the class before, then this is the right time to start. If not, then remember you can start from 15th or 20th of September. Previous FMG June 20 notes sufficient for December exam. So there are slight changes. Pirzada, Akib, there are slight changes. We can switch to. If you think you have studied in the last class carefully all those notes, only there are 10 to 15% differences. Otherwise, you can study those notes. Arvind Arora NEET PG is good for solving book. That's super. But remember, Arvind Arora sir book with explanation. Whenever you are solving a question, so just read the explanation part as well. Okay. Finish CVS and hepatology in medicine. Loved the way. Thank you so much, Abhishek. One-liners mistake. How to solve? One-liners, the problem is there are many books in the market, and in that books also there is a mistake. So in those books I have seen a lot of mistakes. So just you can ask these with each other. एक दूसरे से पूछ लो. So that is the way to solve one-liners, to mug up these things. Anil Jat, कितना revise करें? Ideal is 7. Science says if you revise a thing at least 7 times, you will never fail in life. Minimum is 3. Right? Suggestion for those who stop near 145 and 149. Suggestion for those is these four subjects. These 4 subjects: medicine, surgery, pediatrics, OBG. Read this thoroughly, right? And think this is your last attempt. Behave like a fresher. Don't behave like a repeater. Think this is your last attempt. While preparation, the focus is diverting. What to do? When focus is diverting, talk to me. Or talk to your teachers, talk to your parents and tell them, explain them like you are diverting. They'll not allow you to divert. Okay, then what we have? While preparation focus is that, okay, that's done. Sir, first paper was more tougher than paper 2. So that is like, I can say, a pseudo myth. Paper 2, some people like paper 2, some people like paper 1. Wherever one-liners, FMG student like those one-liners. Right, so understand this. Paper is set almost on a moderate trend. Just they're asking bigger question. That does not mean the paper is tough. Paper was little tricky, right? While self-preparation, okay, that I answered already. Focus is diverting. You are not able to study for long hours. Okay, then what to do? Do like this. After 10 pages, reward yourself with something. So make a plan. After 10 pages, I will have coffee. After 10 pages, I will have a cup of tea. After 10 pages, I'll have biryani. I'll have something. So make a plan like this. That will keep you motivated. That will keep you motivated. Okay, that we'll discuss in our YouTube channel. That will shoot in our YouTube channel. Yeah, this will be definitely free. How to keep on revising? Just revise. Just keep on revising. If you are getting it or not getting, suppose you are studying a topic, you are understanding 80% of topic, then that is fine. That is more than enough. Just go to next topic. Okay, don't waste. One more thing I can say, don't waste time on controversial question. Like few students, they ask a question like, sir, this is a controversial question. Like in many books you will see. So these controversial questions they are never going to come in exam. Even if they come, that is like a free mark for everyone. So don't waste time on those controversial topics or controversial questions. Yeah, June paper was tough, I agree. LMRP program is not common for FMG NEET PG, that is different. Ramnath, that is different. Different for both. पेपर कैसे निकलेगा? सब निकलेगा क्या थी? With the power of will, with the power of positivity, with revision, paper definitely निकलेगा. Okay, so understand this. What it is, like sometimes they will add preclinical subject in paper 1, sometimes they will add clinical subject in paper 2. So mostly what they do is paper 1 में वो डाल देते हैं preclinical, in paper 2 they add clinical subject, but sometimes they do opposite. जब ऐसा उल्टा कर देते हैं, paper 2 में paper 1 में डाल दिया clinical subject, that becomes difficult. तो ऐसा कभी कभी होता है, अगर paper 1 difficult आ रहा है तो paper 2 easy होगा. So that you should be preparing with a motto, like a plan. Like suppose अगर anatomy, physio, biochemistry, micro paper 2 में आई है, तो paper 1 में क्या आ रहा है? मेडिसिन आ रहा है. अगर paper 1 में मेडिसिन, अगर paper 1 में anatomy, physio, micro आ गई है, so in the break you should revise your medicine gynae notes because paper 2 में क्या आने वाला है, clinical subject. Okay, one more thing what I can say is like आजकल even anatomy question they are asking like this, they will integrate that question with medicine. So for example, they will give you a brain photo and they will give you a patient came to you with tremors, rigidity, bradykinesia and they'll ask you where is that defect. So आपको brain के उस diagram में substantia nigra को mark करना है. So that type of question they ask. So that is anatomy, they are asking clinical anatomy. मैरो टेस्ट में 180 मार्क्स आ रहे हैं. दिस इज इनफ मनीष गोस्वामी, मोर देन इनफ. बट 180 मार्क्स में मोबाइल नहीं चलाना है, कहीं से चीटिंग नहीं करनी है. ओके, यू कांट अटेंड FMGE दिसंबर सेशन, देन यू कैन डाउनलोड द ऐप. इफ यू कैन फिनिश इन 3 days एंड यू कैन गेट द लिंक इजीली. When to revise previous question? You can revise them daily. Like if you solve 50-70 question daily, like whenever you are free in lunch break, wherever, suppose after doing a topic, you can revise those topics, those questions. Numerical type questions में थोड़ी problem होती है. Like numerical type questions, they generally ask from either physiology में तो numerical आते नहीं. They ask question on cohort study, case control study. That is a PSM question. That is I think very easy topic. या LMRP का प्लान अलग आएगा. Which source is best to solve MCQs? So there are many sources available. Now see, all these sources are having more or less similar question. So what is my advice is MCQ, more MCQ solve करने की जगह solve करो previous years recall questions. Right, so I told you that like there are NEET PG books available, FMG books available, दोनों की ऐप भी हैं. So past years के 3-4 साल 5 साल के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने. I attended January FMG regular batch, have notes for all subject. Any particular advice? Okay, so my advice is you have to revise those thoroughly. Daily का revision plan बनाओ and revise them as much as you can. After subject finish, I don't revise enough and it becomes guilty for starting new subject. How to deal with it? Okay, so sometimes what happens is like some students, they have this issue, like they will skip some subject, then they will have a guilt, and in that guilt they will ruin, they will destroy their full day. So don't do this, right? Don't do this. If you could not revise enough, then switch to next subject. Now see, targets are never achieved, right? So that should be your goal, right? So ऐसे गिल्ट में नहीं पढ़ना है, जस्ट आगे बढ़ जाना बस. एक दिन नहीं हुआ, बिकॉज गिल्ट के चक्कर में यू विल जस्ट पोस्टपोन योर टारगेट. सो वो पीछे होते जाएगा. देन दैट विल बिकम अ बिग थिंग टू सॉल्व, टू रिवाइज. ओके, जैसे सर्जरी पढ़ ली उसके बाद रिवाइज करने का तो मन नहीं करता, लाइक अभी तो और भी. सो जस्ट ट्राई टू क्रिएट द इंटरेस्ट. उसमें इंटरेस्ट लेने की कोशिश करो, अपने आप मन करेगा. देखो, देयर इज नो शॉर्टकट नाउ, देयर इज नो शॉर्टकट. फटा ढोल लिया है, बजाना तो पड़ेगा. था उसको बजाना है, रिवाइज करना है, तो उसको कुछ दैट इज योर. देखो, तुम्हारी कॉपी, तुम्हारे नोट्स. मेक द निमोनिक. जैसे निमोनिक बनाने वैसे बनाओ. खुद के निमोनिक बनाओ. वल्गर बनाने वल्गर बनाओ. हिंदी में बनाने, जैसे लैंग्वेज बनाने वैसे बनाओ. एमसीक्यू रिवाइज करना है. एमसीक्यू रिवाइज नहीं होता, सॉल्व होता है. एमसीक्यू पहले सॉल्व करो. नाउ सी, एमसीक्यू सॉल्विंग इज आल्सो एन आर्ट. ट्राई टू सॉल्व एमसीक्यू विथ, पहले खुद से कोशिश करो सॉल्व करने की. बिकॉज समटाइम व्हाट हैपन, वी डोंट नो द आंसर, बट लाइक देयर इज अ विजुअल मेमोरी. दिस थिंग इज रिटन इन राइट साइड ऑफ माय पेज विथ रेड कलर पेन. सो दैट अ विजुअल मेमोरी इज क्रिएटेड इन योर ब्रेन. सो विद दैट यू कैन सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन. सो एमसीक्यू को सॉल्व करना है. देन मनीष, यू जस्ट कीप द मोमेंटम ऑन. अब ये नहीं सोचना है 148 मार्क्स आए. अब ये सोचना है कि अब 200 लाने हैं और नीट पीजी में अंडर 10,000 रैंक लानी है. दैट शुड बी योर गोल. So this time, last time you got 148 marks. That means God is trying to teach you a lesson कि बेटा तुम पीजी करो, 200 नंबर अभी लाओ और 10,000 रैंक लेकर आओ. कितने साल के PYQ करने चाहिए? 3 years, maximum 5 years. How to review mock test? Mock test, I don't think like it's the right time. Those who are repeaters, you can give mock test, but mock test you should give after the month of September once you are knowing few subjects. अभी mock test दोगे, डिप्रेशन में आ जाओगे. पैथो को कितने दिन में रिवाइज कर लेना चाहिए? मैंने पढ़ाई है तो 2 दिन में. What's the ideal number of mock tests to be practiced? You can ideal number, like I can say there are different people have different views. So minimum number I can say 3. minimum number is 3. At least you should give 3 mock tests. Mudit Khanna book is a good book to solve MCQ. Definitely that's a good book. eGurukul ऐप में FMG वाले क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करें, PG वाले पहले FMG वाले करो 3 से 5 साल के, उसके बाद PG वाले करो. Actually, why FMG exam is going to be tough and passing percentage is low? What happening? Nothing is happening. Understand this. They are knowing, like, now see, I will give example. There are some mnemonics. You are knowing the mnemonics. They are also knowing the mnemonics. So now they are asking you. Now even if you say like in exam, they make that mnemonics to confuse you. So they know what you are studying. They know your weakness. They know your weakness is you are not having clinical hands. उनको पता है कि आपने इंटर्नशिप नहीं करी है, उनको पता है वहाँ पर मेडिसिन सर्जरी गायनी अच्छी नहीं होती है. So that's why they are putting clinical exam, clinical type of question, and that is a good sign. If you see any country screening exam, हर country के screening exam में ऐसे ही question आते हैं. पहले हमारे एग्जाम में वन लाइनर आते थे, and that is a good sign that they are switching. At least this is a sign of making you a good doctor. So they are asking bigger question, but they are not that tough, right? They are asking question. Okay, what else? Okay, I'll try to take pathology class. I want to leave which subject, which one will leave? Winner nothing, not a single subject. कोई नहीं छोड़ना है. देखो छोड़ ऐसा सोचना ही नहीं है ना, ऐसा सोचना ही नहीं कि सब्जेक्ट छोड़ना है. जो सब्जेक्ट में इश्यू आ रहा है वो बताओ, उसका कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ो. एटलीस्ट रीड द थ्योरी नोट्स. If you know something about theory, that's more than enough. तो कोई सब्जेक्ट नहीं छोड़ना है. That should be your job. And आठवीं नहीं आ रही, at least read the important things. Important things means क्या होता है आठवीं में important? Nerves पूछते हैं. Which nerves? Right? Cubital tunnel syndrome, carpal tunnel syndrome, common peroneal nerve कब गई? Foot drop में गई. These are the questions. At least read those things. तो एक सब्जेक्ट भी नहीं छोड़ना है. Okay, Alphas, if you attended my medicine class, then you can watch only those videos which I have not taught. So app के अंदर क्या है, you can see a layout है, पूरा एक layout. You will get a layout and you will get the index as well. So video के ऊपर heading भी डली हुई है, उस video के अंदर क्या क्या है. So if you are having that access to app, you can see only those topics, right? Or if you are not having, still you can have 3 days. आपके पास 3 दिन है. इन 3 दिन you are not paying anything to us. आपको pay नहीं करना है. आप इन 3 दिन में वो topic लिख सकते हो, वो टॉपिक जो आपको क्लास में नहीं पढ़ाए हैं. ओके, सो अल्फा इज दिस वन मोर सजेशन. ऐप को आपको इस गूगल फॉर्म को तब फिल करना है व्हेन यू आर फ्री. मींस दैट ऐप फ्री एक्सेस विल बी गिवन टू यू फॉर 3 days. 1 subject a day or 2 subject, that depend on subject to subject. Chandan, that will depend on subject to subject. Small subject like साइकेट्री पहली बार पढ़ोगे आप 2 दिन, उसके बाद 6 घंटे बस. प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं पर नेक्स्ट सुन के थोड़ा डिमोटिवेट हो रहे हैं. अरे कुछ नहीं, नाम चेंज हो गया. दैट इज नथिंग, दैट इज नथिंग. जस्ट नेम इज चेंज. पेपर वही रहेगा, थोड़ा सा क्लिनिकल क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं. ओनली द नेम इज. कुछ भी बोल लो, FMG बोल दो, FMG स्क्रीनिंग एग्जाम, MCI स्क्रीनिंग एग्जाम, नेक्स्ट स्क्रीनिंग एग्जाम. नाम चेंज होगा लेकिन इसके अंदर अच्छे मार्क्स आएंगे. यू विल गेट अ चांस टू गेट अ गुड क्लिनिकल सीट इन PG. सो नेक्स्ट डे डरो मत, और अगर डर लग रहा है तो इसी अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर करना है. Okay, you can't read single subject proper for thinking much better, can't do good. So don't overthink. Overthink सोचना कोई, इसको एग्जाम को जस्ट एक टेस्ट की तरह देना है. सोचना ही नहीं, ओवरथिंक करना ही नहीं है. What about PSM? PSM, like, understand this. PSM is a subject which everybody think is important. Even I do think that's an important subject. But the point is, there are something new in PSM. हर बार कुछ ना कुछ नया आएगा. There are some topic. Again that concept is coming. 20% topic. PSM में I can say you can see odds ratio, relative risk, एक PQLI, HDI, Human Development Index. मैं थोड़ा बोल रहा हूँ because PSM पढ़े टाइम हो गया मुझे. Then I can say there's a topic like BOA, Latherism. Then prevention से question. So these are the hot topics in PSM. एक vector borne disease से question आता है. So those hot topics you should remember. Is it good to practice mock towards end of exam? Yes, that is a better way. Don't solve mock trust paper right now. Mock is before exam, right? Micro you can study, like micro is more to mug. आपको रटना है, micro को रटना ज़्यादा है, तो there's more thing to mug up. So for that you have to either I can say you should have a partner. आपके पास कोई दोस्त है तो उसके संग डिस्कस करो, एक दूसरे से पूछ लो, सो माइक्रो ऐसे याद होता है, राइट? Okay, so after the session we will put in the comment box, we will put the Google form, don't worry. Good source of to practice clinical question other than apps. Other than apps, I will suggest you can solve. I don't remember the exactly. There are 3 authors: Arvind Arora, Amit Ashish. एक book आती है previous year questions के with explanation. You can solve that book. Okay, you have access to app till December, but in app topics not mentioned. If possible, please mention topics to watch from these videos. There are 15 videos for the batch. So in app, the topics are mentioned. I think your plan might be different, or you can talk to our technical team. They will sort this issue. Okay, Akash will try to do this. Marrow MCQs, that's also good. They are also good. Hard copy कहाँ मिलेगी? यही मिलेगी. You can get the hard copy from next week from DBMCI Patel Nagar head office or DBMCI Gurgaon office. We'll try to get this copy in Gautam Nagar as well. So आपको ये 3 जगह पे hard copy मिल जाएगी. That will be a colored copy. Revision only notes or replay video again. What you want me to say? बार बार वीडियो देख के क्या हो जाएगा? एक मूवी बार बार देखोगे क्या होगा? Focus more on revising, right? अगर कोई टॉपिक ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट है तो उसको 1-2 बार देख लो, पर बार बार वीडियो नहीं देखना. नीट पीजी मॉक टेस्ट दे सकते हैं? बिल्कुल दो. नीट पीजी का तो, एम्स का तो डरना क्यों है? क्या होगा? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नंबर कम आएंगे. सारे मॉक टेस्ट देने. लाइव मॉक ऑन DBMCI विल बी इन द मंथ ऑफ नवंबर. वी आर नॉट गिविंग मॉक टेस्ट. अभी है पढ़े, बट दैट इज आई विल नॉट एडवाइस यू टू सॉल्व इट राइट नाउ. Vinay, this is your 3rd attempt. It's not your 3rd attempt. This is your last attempt. Think this is your last attempt, right? Where you made mistake, you made mistake. I'll tell you, you made mistake because you are nervous. You made second mistake. तुमने एग्जाम से पहले नींद पूरी नहीं करी. देखो पूरे फुल डे का एग्जाम है. फुल डे का एग्जाम है, उसमें नींद आती है, दूसरे पेपर में नींद आती है. सो एग्जाम से पहले बी काम, बी जेंटल and revise and behave like a fresher. This is my last chance. Focus on 4 clinical subject. कितने 10% प्रीवियस क्यूज होते हैं? दैट डिपेंड ऑन पेपर टू पेपर. नाउ सी, कई बार प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस रिपीट नहीं होते, बट टॉपिक्स रिपीट होते हैं. लाइक आई कैन टेल यू एग्जांपल. एक टॉपिक है हैनॉक शोलिन परपुरा. ये पिछले 5 अटेम्प्ट से आ रहा है. 5 अटेम्प्ट से क्वेश्चन आ रहा है. HSP पिछले 2 अटेम्प्ट छोड़ के इससे पहले B12 डेफिशिएंसी पिछले 3 अटेम्प्ट से आ रहा है. सो टॉपिक्स आर रिपीटेड, क्वेश्चन थोड़ा चेंज हो जाता है. अभी हीमोक्रोमेटोसिस 2 अटेम्प्ट से आ रहा है, तो दैट इज हीमोक्रोमेटोसिस दे आर आस्किंग फ्रॉम 2 अटेम्प्ट, राइट? स्ट्रोक का क्वेश्चन हर बार आ रहा है. डस प्री क्लिनिकल सब्जेक्ट विल बी कंबाइंड विद क्लिनिकल? यस, डेफिनेटली दे आर आस्किंग क्लिनिकल क्वेश्चंस. अब प्री क्लिनिकल को क्लिनिकल्स के कंबाइन करके रिलेट करके पूछेंगे. इन फर्स्ट पेपर मोस्टली दिस इंक्लूड प्री क्लिनिकल सब्जेक्ट लाइक एनाटॉमी, फिजियोलॉजी, माइक्रो, बायोकेम, PSM and forensic medicine. These include mostly in paper 1 and pathology. So this include in paper 1. Pediatrics, yes, pediatrics main से करनी है, because pediatrics again clinical subject, so that you should do from main videos. Main pediatrics main पढ़नी है, that's important subject. So देखो जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है, that is a progress in your life. Yeah, we will display someone from the technical team will display the. Can you please be active in comment box? Which subject we should have fully hold? Like now you don't want to become a teacher, right? You want to become a doctor. So आपको 100% hold किसी सब्जेक्ट में नहीं रखना है. थोड़ा थोड़ा सब पढ़ना, that's it. एक भी सब्जेक्ट नहीं छोड़ना है. You have to study like 60-70-80% of all the subject. पूरा नहीं पढ़ना है. और पैकेज डिटेल्स I have no idea. मेरे को ज़्यादा आइडिया नहीं है. So that again you can ask from the technical team. I can answer your queries related to your exam, your subjects. That is what I should focus. Right? Does solving Kaplan clinical questions help for coming next pattern? Ashwati, that is like I'll say a no, because that is more of a US based question, so that is a strict no here. We should solve questions based on Indian pattern. Top 8 subject that every student should do before exam. Okay, medicine. First one medicine, second is surgery, third is gynecology, fourth is pediatrics. So medicine, surgery, gynecology, pediatrics. Fifth I will recommend is PSM. सो कितने हो गए, 5 हो गए, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, sixth subject. If I want to choose the sixth one, I will choose biochemistry. Why? The reason is, कुछ भी हो जाए, Krebs cycle will be Krebs cycle, glycolysis will be glycolysis. So biochemistry is something that will not change. And seventh, I will choose microbiology. 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 This will be the seventh. Okay, the eighth. If I want to choose, then I'll choose like pharmacology is mostly covered in medicine. Pathology is also almost covered in medicine, and they ask easy question. Then I'll recommend the eighth subject will be anatomy. So these are my top 8 subjects. Right? Yes, radiation physics and photography, these are important, so that at least you can read those ones. So I think this is the way. So that is, I have answered all of your queries. Should I finish all the subject video then start revising? Yes, definitely. No, you can do one thing, like finish one video then revise that same day or in the evening. Suppose morning you are finishing a lecture, revise that, then switch to next video, then come to next video. Clear? Okay, so I think I have answered all your doubts. Thank you so much. Just remember, last 30 days matter. So I'm a big fan of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So remember, it doesn't matter how well you start. Finish it like Dhoni. Like so, आपने नहीं पढ़ा 5 साल 6 साल, कोई बात नहीं. अब टाइम है पढ़ने का. This is the time. There are people who study in 3-4 months and they clear. Trust me. Because last में क्या करता है, धोनी आके 6 करता है, ऐसे ही आपको मारना है, 6 मारना है. ENT, Optha, these are important. I am not saying that they are not important, but that is not in my top 8 list. Every day study is not well. What should I do? Try to change this. Try to discuss with your parents. Try to discuss it with your teacher, and try to motivate yourself. Think what you can do after this exam. Think the future. Think the life after this exam. So then automatically you will realize. Last time there were around 80 questions, 80 to 90 questions. PYQ, subject wise, year wise, that is your choice. You can do any कैसे भी कर सकते हो आप. Book I already mentioned, Arvind Arora sir NEET PG book I mentioned already. How many one-liners? No one-liners, 0, none. One-liners अपने notes को ही पढ़ो, उसी में one-liners लिखाए हैं सब teachers ने. So teachers have added those in your one-liners. So one-liners को रटना नहीं है, उसी notes को पूछो बार बार आप. Clear? Okay guys, with this we will conclude the session. Thank you for your time. Just remember always what I say, be positive, and you can, you will. In any doubt if you are having, we are always here to support you. So focus on this thing, like this is your show. If you can clear class 12th paper, right? जब class 12th में option नहीं होते थे तो भी marks 60-70% आए थे. यहाँ पर तो option सामने, just hide and seek खेल रहे. So think in another way. This is the only exam. आपको 150 question 150 सही नहीं करने, you can make 150 mistakes. So this is the exam which is allowing you to make 150 mistakes of your life. Shilpa, doesn't matter. This is your last attempt. Think this is your first and last attempt. So repeater should think like a fresher. This is my last attempt. That's it. Right? So I have already given the timetable. This video will be in the YouTube channel. In the beginning, I have given the timetable for study of all the months. So Shilpa, just there are people who could not clear PG. Like I could not clear PG in 2 attempts. Then I cleared the PG exam in 2 attempts. I could not clear PG exam. Right? So मुझे भी 2 साल लग गए to get a desired branch, to get my branch. So होता है ऐसा लोगों के साथ. फार्म और पैथोलॉजी का क्या करना है? पढ़ना है, बस रिवाइज करना है. Okay guys, with this we will conclude the session. Thank you so much. In case if you are having any other doubt, you can still leave those in your comment box. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Just keep working hard. Remember, we keep working hard and studying. This is your show. दिस इज योर टाइम। लास्ट के 15 दिन किसी को नहीं देने हैं, खुद को देने हैं। माई एडवाइस, लास्ट के 15 दिन में फोन बंद करके कीपैड वाला फोन रख लो, अभी रख लो, ज्यादा बेटर है। ऐप से वीडियो देखना है उसको आईपैड में या उस ऐप से अपने मोबाइल से दूसरी सारी ऐप हटा दो। डीएक्टिवेट योर फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, वो सब अभी दूर रख लो। पास होना है तो आराम से पास होते हैं। नाउ सी द पॉइंट इज दैट देयर आर सो मेनी डिस्ट्रैक्टिव थिंग्स नाउ। स्नैपचैट है, इंस्टाग्राम है, फेसबुक है, दीज आर डिस्ट्रैक्शन। सो इनको थोड़ा कम यूज करो और लास्ट 15 दिन में बिल्कुल बंद कर दो। लास्ट 15 दिन में कोई वीडियो नहीं देखना है, रिवाइज करने अपने नोट्स। Okay, bye, take care. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. In case other doubts, you can ask in the chat box. I'll be happy to revert your doubt. Thank you. Bye, take care. Rishabh cut.